So welcome back to Fatal Female Friday. For the first case for this week, we are going back to Italy. With the little amount of information that is known about this killer, I could have made this to a YouTube short, but some of the information goes into kind of too much detail to have it sum up in less than a minute. So this is going to be just a regular video, but if it's really short, that's why. So with that being said, I only have one source for our killer for this case. I got everything I could find from them. So shout out to whoever wrote the articles for this killer. So with that being said, I'm going to clear my rambling. Let's go get started. So Maria Oliviero, assuming that's how you pronounce it, she was born August 30th, 1841. When she's 17 years old, on October 3rd, 1858, she gets married to Petitro Monaco. Again, I'm sorry if I'm incorrectly pronouncing these names. So in March of 1863, doesn't specify for what, but Maria and her sister Teresa apparently get arrested. Like I said, it didn't say for what. In May, apparently Teresa was over slandering against Maria's name, and I guess Maria wasn't taking it, so she takes the axe and kills her own sister, like hitting her at least 48 times with the axe. And apparently she did this in front of Teresa's 3 kids, so her nieces and nephews. And then after that, it says she joined a gang with her husband. And then while in the gang, they proceed to kidnap 2 men for 20,000 ducats, which translate that to American currency is about $10. So this is the 1800s, so I guess like you could do a lot more with $10 then than now. And they said on August 31st that apparently they kidnapped 9 people. I assume all 9 of them were kidnapped together. And then December 31st or Christmas Eve, apparently they kill a monk. So in 1864, Petrito, the husband, he apparently gets shot while in a gunfight with Italian troops. Maria would apparently shoot back at them after her husband essentially killed by them. And then she gets shot in the right leg and is taken in. But she's taken in alive, of course. So then she eventually gets charged with kidnapping, arson, robbery, and murder. She is sentenced to death. Her sentence is then changed to life of hard labor, so essentially like prison, but like hard labor, because it's 1800s, so they don't play. And apparently she is said to actually have escaped and went back to where her husband's body was and decapitated his head before the government could do it, because I guess we ain't feel like the government had that satisfaction. So then, I guess she really did not want the government to do anything disrespectful to her husband's body. She proceeds to take her now deceased husband's head that she decapitated, threw it in a tree, set it on fire. Then it said that she met with her brother Raphael and his cousin, so I guess not her cousin, so I guess her half siblings, Antonio. So at one point she gets rearrested. There was a guard that apparently fell in love with her, and she pretends to be in love with him back. And then she tells him, hey, my deceased husband has some money in this particular spot. Can you go verify that? So, of course, him being in love, he proceeds to go to the spot, verifies there is, in fact, money there. And she convinced him, let's get the money together. And I guess I started a life. Because, again, he is genuinely, from what it seemed like, in love with her. So, he essentially agrees. And she somehow gets the brothers a heads up, says, hey, I'm going to go into this particular spot, and I'll be wearing men's clothes. So then they get to the spot. And they do. Unfortunately, she winds up killing the guard after he gets her out of jail successfully and gets to the spot, obviously. And then it said that apparently, obviously, while still out of prison, it said that she created a band of brigades. And then after that, the last thing said about her is that she died apparently in 1879. I guess she was a free woman after she got the guard to help her out of prison. And so yeah, that's all I really could find about this woman. If anybody knows more information about her, that it would be helpful. But that's all that I could find is over here. And so with that being said, I cover fatal females 2 times a week. Subscribe for more fatal females. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the